A historic return. Trump's triumph in 2024. The 2024 U.S. presidential election sent shockwaves across the globe as Donald J. Trump secured a historic victory. His return to the White House marked a dramatic comeback, capturing the world's attention. Trump's victory signaled a new chapter in American politics. World leaders prepared to engage with a familiar yet unpredictable force. The world watched with bated breath as the election results unfolded. Trump's victory was met with anticipation and apprehension by many world leaders. In the immediate aftermath of Trump's victory, messages of congratulations poured in from world capitals. From long-standing allies to emerging powers, leaders acknowledged the democratic process and extended their well wishes to the president-elect. These diplomatic gestures, while customary, were imbued with a sense of curiosity and caution. The world was eager to discern the direction of Trump's foreign policy in his second stint as the leader of the free world. Traditional U.S. allies in Europe, while expressing a desire for continued cooperation, also emphasized the importance of shared values and multilateralism. Asian leaders, mindful of the region's strategic importance, focused on the potential economic and security implications of Trump's return. The global response to Trump's victory was a tapestry of diplomacy, pragmatism, and a hint of apprehension. The world, it seemed, was holding its breath, waiting to see what the future held.
Greetings to President Trump on his remarkable victory. I look forward to further strengthening our strategic partnership.
Modi, known for his warm rapport with Trump, was among the first to extend his congratulations. Modi's tweet underscored the importance of the U.S.-India strategic partnership. This message signaled a commitment to engaging constructively with the Trump administration.
Congratulations to President Trump on his victory. France and the United States have a special responsibility to peace and stability in the world.
French President Emmanuel Macron, known for his strong advocacy of multilateralism, adopted a more measured tone. Macron emphasized the importance of the transatlantic relationship, stating that France and the United States have a special responsibility to peace and stability. This message served as a reminder of the shared values and interests that bind the two nations.
Section 5. Sanchez's sentiment, seeking common ground with the U.S. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, in a message that reflected the broader sentiment among European leaders, congratulated Trump while emphasizing the importance of finding common ground. Sanchez, in a tweet that underscored the need for cooperation, stated that Spain will work with the U.S. to strengthen multilateralism and face global challenges. This message, while acknowledging the potential for policy differences, signaled a willingness to engage constructively with the Trump administration. Sanchez's emphasis on seeking common ground with the U.S. highlighted the pragmatic approach adopted by many European leaders. Spain, a member of the European Union and a NATO ally, recognized the importance of maintaining a strong transatlantic relationship, particularly in the face of global challenges such as climate change, terrorism, and economic instability. Sanchez's message, delivered with a mix of diplomacy and realism, reflected the delicate balance that European leaders sought to strike in their dealings with the Trump administration.
Section 6. Beyond the headlines, analyzing global reactions. Beyond the diplomatic pleasantries and carefully crafted statements, the global reaction to Trump's victory was a mix of emotions and strategic calculations. Some saw it as a sign of the continued appeal of populism and nationalism, while others viewed it as a challenge to the established world order. The international community, accustomed to the predictability of traditional diplomacy, braced itself for the return of Trump's unconventional style. Analysts and experts around the world dissected the implications of Trump's victory, offering a range of perspectives on its potential impact on global affairs. Some predicted a more inward-looking America, focused on domestic priorities, while others anticipated a more assertive foreign policy, driven by transactional diplomacy. The world watched with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension as the Trump administration began to take shape. Section 7. Cooperation and Pragmatism, Emerging Themes. Despite the initial uncertainty and apprehension, a common thread that emerged from the global reactions was a willingness to engage with the Trump administration. World leaders, recognizing the enduring significance of the United States on the world stage, adopted a pragmatic approach, seeking to find common ground and advance their respective national interests. The emphasis on cooperation, while tempered with caution, reflected the complexities of navigating the evolving global landscape. The global response to Trump's victory highlighted the enduring importance of diplomacy and dialogue in international relations. Even in the face of differing perspectives and potential points of friction, the international community recognized the need to maintain open channels of communication and to seek areas of cooperation. The world, it seemed, was prepared to engage with the Trump administration, albeit with a mix of hope and skepticism. Section 8. Navigating Differences, the Challenge and the Opportunity. Trump's return to the White House presented both challenges and opportunities for the international community. His unconventional approach to diplomacy, characterized by a transactional mindset and a willingness to challenge established norms, had the potential to disrupt existing alliances and create new points of friction. However, it also offered an opportunity for a fresh start, a chance to address long-standing issues with a new perspective. The challenge for world leaders was to find ways to engage constructively with the Trump administration while upholding their own values and interests. This required a delicate balancing act, combining diplomacy with firmness and seeking to build bridges rather than walls. The opportunity lay in the potential for new partnerships and innovative solutions to global challenges, unburdened by the constraints of past agreements. Section 9. The Art of the Deal Revisited, Trump's Approach to Diplomacy. Trump's approach to diplomacy, often described as transactional and unpredictable, was a departure from the traditional norms of international relations. His emphasis on America First policies and his willingness to use tariffs and other economic levers as bargaining chips created both uncertainty and opportunity in global affairs. World leaders accustomed to the more predictable approach of traditional diplomacy had to adapt to Trump's unconventional style. While Trump's approach to diplomacy drew criticism from some quarters, it also yielded tangible results in certain areas. His willingness to engage in direct negotiations with adversaries such as North Korea opened up new avenues for dialogue and potential conflict resolution. However, his unpredictable nature and his tendency to make unilateral decisions also raised concerns about the stability and reliability of U.S. foreign policy. Section 10. A New World Order? The potential impact on global politics. Trump's return to the White House had the potential to reshape the global political landscape. His America First agenda, coupled with his skepticism of multilateral institutions and his willingness to challenge the established world order, created both uncertainty and opportunity for other nations. Some countries sought to align themselves more closely with the U.S., while others sought to diversify their relationships and hedge their bets. The potential impact of Trump's presidency on global politics was a subject of much speculation and analysis. Some experts predicted a more fragmented world, characterized by competing power blocs and a decline in global cooperation. Others saw an opportunity for a more equitable world order, one in which emerging powers played a greater role in shaping global governance. Only time would tell how Trump's presidency would ultimately shape the trajectory of global politics. Section 11. Towards a Future of Partnerships, Challenges and Opportunities. As the world adjusted to the reality of a second Trump presidency, the focus shifted to navigating the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. The international community, while acknowledging the potential for differences and disagreements, recognized the need for continued engagement and cooperation with the United States. The future of global partnerships, while uncertain, hinged on the ability of nations to find common ground and work together to address shared challenges. The challenges to global partnerships in the Trump era were significant. The rise of nationalism and populism, coupled with the erosion of trust in multilateral institutions, threatened to undermine international cooperation. However, the opportunities for collaboration remain, driven by the need to address pressing global issues such as climate change, pandemics, and economic instability. The future of global partnerships, while uncertain, would depend on the ability of nations to overcome their differences and work together for the common good.